What's up, everybody? It's your boy Deadpool 245-277. Welcome back with more Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Let's get right into it.
I bought some protein powder to drop off back. The others have the outside covered. Let's search in here.
Yeah.
Damn plushies right here! Get them before they're gone!
What? Hey!
Huh? Grab our trio of mascots and take a piece of the gold saucer.
I hate to do
I bought
this!
some protein powder
Crap!
to drop off backstage. We can't let him get away.
You guys seriously cleaned up.
All the fighters are fun. That's the best match I've been in. After him.
A little rough and tough.
Over there.
All these lights. What do you...
Hey, so what spots are the best here?
Made hot and fresh all day long.
Fluffy friend to take home?
Good to see you still in one piece. Wish I could tell you I found that damn cat, but
Yeah.
no sign of the cat.
Yeah.
Every square is yours to enjoy.
Everywhere you look, the attention to detail. Oh, leave me alone!
Hello, and welcome to Park Central.
Ah!
Man, everything from the square was badass.
The hell was that? World's getting kind of crazy. Got it. Easy.
We do. Care to explain, cat?
It's, not how it looks?
What was I thinking? Trusting you. The company man with a heart of gold. Huh. What a joke.
Barrett, no! Please!
Screw it. Piece of shit ain't worth the bullets anyway.
I don't understand. Why?
Cause he's an asshole. One we should have never trusted in the first place.
Don't. It deserves it.
Not you too.
knew from the start it had to end this way, but it still stings. For a moment there, it felt like we were friends.
I am so pissed at Kate right now.
Probably laughing at us from his new office.
How are you not mad? He played us for fools from the start. Just thinking about it makes me want to beat the crap out of him.
Hey, are you okay? I'll be fine. Just thought I was a better judge of character.
Forget him.
So what's the plan then? We are not just gonna let him take the black materia, right? We're gonna go after him, right?
And how are we supposed to do that without any leads?
He's got a point. The only one who knows where the temple is Kate Seth.
But he told the Turks, whose chopper I should be able to track.
Really?
I know which radio frequencies they use. The moment they get on comms, I'll find them.
Well now, the old gal's got a transmitter.
Ha! Then we're in business.
All right, I'll run on ahead and get her warmed up for you. Later.
It's settled then. We follow Shinra to the temple. And the black materia will be ours.
Saucer was filled with magic and... The best way to make tracks is on Chocovac. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. Our beloved bird Kaima is available right now.
This game still looks beautiful.
Hang loose. Welcome to the land of sun, surf, and fun. I'm on the hunt for...
This one's a personal favorite of mine. Make way! Royalty coming.
There you are.
Need that radio.
Thing's practically an antique.
Even better.
Okay, give me a read back.
7-205, 246.
Confirmed. Those are the correct coordinates. See you up north.
Roger.
All units have been apprised of the temple's location.
Good.
So, I did some digging. This keystone curse stuff, it sounds like it might be the real deal. Everyone who's ever used it has ended up dead.
Close. To be precise, those who enter the temple are never seen again. Vanished doesn't mean dead.
And that's better how? Either way, the president's sending us to our deaths. Isn't that messed up?
He'll be on site.
I'm sorry. What?
And you're surprised why?
I don't know. Maybe because it's a terrible idea? Although, that's kinda on brand for him.
Wheels up. We'll arrive first and roll out the welcome mat.
Understood.
Got 'em. They're headed for the northern continent.
North, huh? Tricky.
Can you get there?
Can I get there? Only with one arm tied behind my back. Girl might be missing her wings, but long as you got me, it'll be smooth sailing.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
What can I say? Life is full of ups and downs. Ha!
They've mobilized the Turks and the military. Hope you're ready for a fight.
This here's your captain speaking. Outside your windows, you'll see open waters. Be advised there may be sudden ocean swells. How was that?
Just kill me now.
This thing's practically a paddle boat. She can swallow us whole on a whim. So we're sticking to the shallows.
Not long now. I hope you realize this temple of yours is not, in fact, the promised land.
No. Then what is it?
The beginning of the end. The celebration of the faithful. A watershed moment for all mankind. But the temple itself, merely the stage.
Objective sighted.
Are you sure this is the place?
Quite.
Look how beautiful it is.
Hey guys, look!
I'm looking.
All right, mateys. Time to hoist the sails.
This thing doesn't have any! And I'm not your matey either!
Just roll with it, kid. Y'all ready? Then batten down the hatches and hold on tight.
Aye aye! There's so much tension.
Waves did a number on the old gal. Gonna give her a once-over. You go on ahead.
Sure about that?
I'm a big boy.
In the OG version, there wasn't a belt. Like it didn't put together. It was already like that back then. But I like it that way, Peter. It shows like yeah, it was there. It's just you need something to build it together to make it work. You know.
The ancients built all this? Damn.
The Cetra, yes.
What? Finally.
We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence may we take our place in paradise.
Oh, no. No. This isn't the promised land. I mean, just look around. It can't be. Not with all this sadness and anger.
We good?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
They didn't waste any time. The greedy sons of bitches.
It's avalanche! Spare the ancient!
You're done. So long. You're mine. Ain't dead yet. Sorry. Deal with that.
I'm your... Don't let me down!
End of the line!
Was that it?
Rain down your wrath! Now, here goes! Damn it! That was a good one. Gotcha! You're mine! Let up now! Now spin! Please! Fire it on! Coming at you! Bring your might to bear!
Come on.
Please!
Escape the wrath of the ninja!
Please kill these men.
This is one hell of a mess.
Yeah, but they didn't have Aerith. We get a free pass, right?
But half of me is Cetra, right? I tried, but no free pass for us.
Now, I know I came with you all this far. I ain't about to go in there. Sorry, folks.
No, don't apologize. You've done so much for us already. We'll always be grateful, Sid.
Wait, don't misunderstand. You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here. Find me when you're done. Bronco's ready when you are.
Cloud, do you know who?
Sephiroth beat us to the punch. Come on. We don't have much time.
Brace yourself. No time to celebrate.
The ancients built all this just to hide something? That black materia's gotta be worth a fortune!
Shh! Oh, not another word about the black materia. We can't let Shinra find out.
Like Kate hasn't already told him.
Doesn't matter if they know or not. We just need to find it first.
Hold up! What the hell?
I could be wrong, but I'm starting to think we checked our sanity at the door.
The only promised thing here is death for us all.
Elena, cut the chatter.
Hey, you know I'm right.
Sir, Avalanche and the Ancient, they're here.
I say we set an ambush and take them out.
No, we focus on the mission. Our orders were to find proof that this is indeed the Promised Land, so we will split up and search. Reno, Rude, pair off. Elena, you're with me.
Sir.
Reno. See you keep your priorities straight.
Copy that, boss.
This temple's daunting enough without Shinra and the Black Robes complicating things. Gonna be tough going, folks.
You think Sephiroth's here too?
No. I know he is.
Got a real bad feeling about all this.
Was that it?
Going in!
Hope you learned your lesson.
We just get turned upside down?
Or the temple did. Depends how you look at it.
What could have happened here?
Ah, the blood. I can almost smell it. There was a great battle here long ago. So many lives lost.
Well, legend says no one who enters the temple ever comes out, according to the captain.
Why am I only hearing this now?
Asshole was probably lying through his teeth. Don't pay it no mind.
Wasn't that waterfall going sideways just a second ago?
It was. At least I think it was. Wonder where it goes.
Wonder all you want, but I don't care to find out.
Aw, what's wrong? You scared?
We've got company! Hold him here! Can't take me! Stand down! I'll show you! Want to get hurt, huh?
Brace yourself. So long. Going in. No more nice. Any last words?
Day's work.
This is the only way we can catch up to the others. Now jump, goddammit! Okay, just give me a moment, sir.
No way to go but down.
You mean jump?
Can't believe we're doing it.
Very confusing. So I'm gonna end the live stream a little bit earlier today. This week, it's gonna be very busy. In less than 24 hours, Nintendo Switch 2 will come out. Less than 24 hours now. And then on Friday is the the Summer Game Fest. So so Friday we got the Summer Game Fest. Tomorrow is well, in 24 hours, Thursday is the release date for the Switch 2, and less than 10 hours. Let's see. Yeah, in 12 more. Okay, in 12 more hours, we Sony got their state of play in 12 more hours. So literally, I am very gaming gonna be very busy this week and this whole weekend. So it's gonna be lit. And then also on top of that, the Fortnite got the event going on. I think it's Saturday or something like that. So this week is gonna be a little itch, but it's gonna be very very exciting. I'm gonna be very, very honest about the Switch 2. Why I was talking to all my people for months now, and after the release of the trailer and then the wreck and everything, I'm gonna say it before I forget. So never do it like this, y'all. I don't know how I feel about the Switch 2. I'll be honest, like when the first Switch came out 8 years ago. It was something very, very new. And it was something very, very cool and different. And they did a great job doing it, and I'm happy for them. I'm very proud of them no matter what. When the Switch 2 came out, it just felt the same, but it gets way more better with better hardware, which is fine, which is great. But none of that is why we finally got a game chat that's been long overdue for the past over 10 years now. Because they had it on the Wii U, they took it away, which is, I don't know why they did that, because I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, I thought it was cool. And then when the Switch came out, they took it away, which is kind of stupid, but it's whatever. And then they brought it back with new hardware. Cool, fine, that's awesome. That's not my problem. My problem for the Switch 2. And this is my only problem with it, where they have the ability to shut off your console if you try to break it. Now, that I could understand. It's not like I'm against it all the way. It's like, that part I could understand, but still, so if you just minding your own business and, whatever, and then somehow, they can decide to just literally, they're watching you. What I'm trying to say, they're watching you, and they're monitoring every single console that has been released out. It's gonna be released, So they're literally monitoring by number codes or something like that, and they're gonna monitor everything around the globe. And I'm like, well, that's kind of stupid, because if you're trying, so if a YouTuber wants to make a video of your game, and somehow you managed to do, like, you just did something to make it look like like you rigged the game, but you didn't, and then next thing you know, they got ability to just brick your console. That rubbed me the wrong way. Like, you know what I mean, y'all? Like, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I part of me still loves Nintendo. Yeah, I grew up with it. I grew up with Nintendo. That part still, part of me. My wife loves Nintendo. I bought her the Switch. Like 7 years ago. Yeah, 7, 8 years ago, something like that. And then, and then next thing you know, like, you're telling me that you're doing this? That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then, also, I think, like, many years that everyone was, like, kind of mad about is so if you're a YouTuber and you're trying to make Nintendo content, which is fair, and they want your cut of the videos, like, and you're just a small YouTuber, it's like, well, that's kind of messed up a little bit, because you're just trying to make, it. Just like everybody else, you're just trying to make, you didn't want Nintendo's money, you just love Nintendo so much, you're just playing all the Mario Kart games, you're just trying to, do this, do that, And then gaming came out for, like, for everybody. It's not like they just gave it to you, and then you just, like, you know, XYZ with it, test out a demo, and then next thing you know, and everybody else, like, oh my god, like, the game's already out for everybody to play, and then you want to take, like, majority of their money, and on top of that, half of their money still going on YouTube, which is kind of like, that's kind of not fair. Let me rephrase that. That's definitely not fair, because they love you guys. Like, I even love Nintendo, but it's just, and it's not Nintendo America is the problem, it's Nintendo Japan is the problem. Remember, in Generation, it came from Japan. You know, that's my problem with it, is Nintendo Japan. That's it. That's my problem with it, was just them. And that kind of hit me hard, because I grew up with this for literally all my life, and now I'm kind of like, well, why you gotta do that? Now I understand. And me and my buddy from church, me and him were talking on a fucking hour. Like, me and him were just breaking it down. Like, we are literally breaking it down, like literally a sport game, like a sport event that's, you know, going around. So I'm just, me and him broke it down hard, and you know, he said he'll still get it. You know, he knows like what the retail and all that other stuff. And I told him, like, you know what? I'm gonna risk it too. He's like, I told him, like, if you're getting it, I'm getting it. We're gonna risk this thing together, and we're gonna do it together. Yeah, we're just gonna risk it all together anyway. So, and then my wife is also gonna risk it doing it too. So we're gonna do it all together. She's gonna get hers. I'm gonna get mine. We're gonna do what we gotta do to get it, and we're just gonna risk it. So what we're gonna do is, like, my wife's gonna get the bundle. She's gonna pay $500 for the console with Mario Kart World. So that just kind of save her a little bit of money, so she can kind of, like, you know, here you go type scenario. And then I'm gonna get my bundle, and then get that set up, because, you know, we're gonna get that settled and ready up, you know, and yeah, and then she already bought the controller for it. The Pro Controller, the Switch 2 Pro Controller. She already got that one ready. I gotta get mine, but I'm probably gonna wait till I actually physically get mine console first, and then I'll just buy the controller separately, and I'll just buy the camera separately. You know, get that ready. I'll buy those two then, and then I told my mother-in-law I will worry about the memory later. We'll worry about the memory later. We all know that we're gonna need more. She's definitely gonna need more, because the Switch 2, I think the memory for the Switch 2 is gonna be bigger than the Switch 1 games, which is fair, because, you know, it's a bigger hardware. So it's a bigger hardware, so it's gonna take a like majority of it, so which is fair. So I remember after the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2, when it came out, I came over to my wife's house, parents' house. We were all kind of like gonna have to figure it. I'm gonna have to come over to her house and explain to her parents how it all worked, which they knew. Like, they knew I'm gonna have to come over and break it down before, you know, the pre-order. So I came over that weekend, and we talked for like an hour, just so that I broke it down, and we talked like for hours. My father-in-law asked him very good questions, like, oh, how does the memory work? How does all this work? But he knew, but he just wanted to confirm it for me how it works. So when we do get it, it'll automatically be like, okay, it's just gonna work. It's just that I just have to figure out how to, you know, transfer. At least is all that. It was just kind of easy. So to me, it's kind of we got it down. Like everything's all we can see is we got it down. It's just that we gotta be ready to get it all set up and get ready to work. And and so I'll be honest, I am excited for the Switch 2. I want to congratulate Nintendo Switch for their latest console, but at the same time, it still bothers me. I'm not gonna force you guys to get it. I even told some of my other friends. I even told one of my childhood friends, Allie. I told her, like, if you want to get it, that's fine. If you don't want to get it, that's completely fine. Don't even worry about it. It just is what it is. If you don't want to get it, I'm cool with that. I still can play games with you. But if you want to get it, just to play like newer games on it, cool. I'll play with you so we can play more games together, and so we can kind of like do stuff together, and plus I even told her nicely, like, hey, Allie, just, give her a heads up, like, she's gonna need the Pro Controller, because I know her, she's not gonna spend $100 on Joy-Cons. She is not gonna spend another $100 on Joy-Cons. So I'm like, okay, Alex, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna have to get the Pro Controller along with the console too as well. I know you don't like it, but you're gonna have to get it. It's a must-have because if you're risking breaking your Pro Controller within 6 months, or after it came out, it's like, yeah, nah. Nah, it's just better to why you gotta get the Pro Controller. Those things can last a little more longer. And so I just sat there like, if you got one, cool. If you don't, we'll figure it out. Just so you can have longevity of the game, so you don't have to sit there constantly. Oh, I'd have to buy another one. Oh, I have to buy another one. Where she could easily just got a Pro Controller for like $100. Because it's like $10 cheaper. The Pro Controller is $10 cheaper than Joy-Cons, but still, that $100 could easily got towards the Pro and stuff. And people just gotta understand, it's like you have to sacrifice stuff to get more stuff. And I explained to the mom that the console is not expensive. It's stuff around it is expensive to keep it alive. You gotta keep it on the float. You have to buy a Pro Controller. You have to buy more memory. And then you have to, if you want to buy another Joy-Con set, that's up to you. You don't have to, but others, like, if you want a carrying case, so let's say you want to have a party, you need to carry the carrying case, you can just take that with you. That's another, like, $50, $60, depending on how it is. If you want a camera, just you can have a party and have a camera towards, you can do that, whatever, or, remember, we don't have to get them, but it's the only have to stuff that you're gonna need to get is the Pro Controller and then more memory, more storage, and that's it. And then you can just worry about the games later. You can just sit there and just worry about all these games later. You can just sit there, like, I'm just gonna, like, do this, do that, and then we'll just, like, power through your player and all that stuff. So it's kind of like, you got this in the bag. So it's one of those, like, here you go, have fun, enjoy. And once we break it down and do all this other stuff, it's gonna be Gucci. It's gonna be Gucci. So I'm gonna. So this week is gonna be busy, y'all. I am very, very excited about everything that's gonna happen. Me and Abby are gonna watch the Game Awards. I keep saying Game Awards. Excuse me. Me and Abby and her and Oscar, we're all gonna sit down and watch the Summer Game Fest. That's Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk to Evie and see if we can watch the State of Play game. Well, Sony's Direct. We're gonna watch them all on Sony Direct to see what more games are coming out. GTA 6 is coming out next year in May 26th or something like that next year. So make sure you guys are all ready to go. I'm gonna be ready to, buy it. Yo, this is gonna be Gucci. I'm looking forward to that. And that's kind of it. You know, we are in the last stretch of the 24 hours for the Switch 2. So make sure y'all be ready. Make sure y'all can go to your local GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, Target. And if you're nearby Nintendo store from New York and San Francisco, go ahead and get it. Or if you live in Japan, go ahead and get it in Japan. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'm really hoping to see that. I want to thank you guys so much for your patience. You know, I've been very, very ill. I've been in and out, like, you know, here and there, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm back in action. You know, so once me and Evie are done with the Sony Direct, I'm gonna go on here and just finish it up. I'm pretty much almost done with this game. I'm just taking my time for the last 2 more chapters, and hopefully this in part 2. Hopefully, I do see you guys can see the ending, and I really want to show you guys the ending of this game. So, but if I can't, then I'll just make a separate video, say, hey, I beat it, this is how it's gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. We'll see how it goes. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, so please, leave a like, please like, little comment. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It's something to help my channel out. I'll see you guys more on Final Fantasy 7. Definitely tomorrow, but we're me and Every definitely gonna watch the Sony Direct. So take it easy, bless, and have a good rest of your night. Like always, yay! Yeah, get it.